And you please don't go.
That was terrible.
Fuck you. That's why your Instagram got banned and you're never getting it back. And you please don't go.
That was terrible.
Fuck you. That's why your Instagram got banned and you're never. Yo, what's good, everyone? Hey, man. You see the little curls at the front? Yes, sir. But, hey, man. Your boy's back. Your boy's. Man, damn. That boy Andrew Tate got blitzed by cancel culture. Cancel culture? I think that's how you say it. But yeah, man, I haven't watched the video. I haven't kept up with the video. I probably want to watch like some people's reaction to it. Um, I have no opinion on Andrew Tate. I thought Andrew Tate was an entertainer. Um, but it's just crazy, man, because it just shows how much as a society, how much platforms have like power, and how much you can be gone by in an instance, man. Andrew Tate was the type of guy, he was on Mount Rushmore, and they got him out the game. I mean, like, I don't know what else there is to say, but they got him out the game, man. Um, like, I've heard like big media companies don't want to work with him. Some of his own businesses that he created doesn't want to work with him no more because they think he's very red pill. So I think it's just a crazy societal thing, man. But hey, man, make sure y'all drop a follow if y'all wanna watch this whole thing with me. Um, but yeah, man, I'm just gonna watch this. Um, I don't know how fucking long it is, but Oh shit! I need to find the timestamps. Make sure y'all drop a follow if y'all want to watch this. But yeah, man, we better hop right into it. Hopefully, this gets picked up by. Probably won't. So I'm just bam, bam. Okay. Yo, what's good, everyone? What's good, man? I'm about to go. I'm about to pull up the. It's crazy. Oh, oh. There we go. We about to tune in. Hey, make sure y'all drop a follow, man. If but I'm about to tune in for this.
I was thinking for a long time how to start this video because it needs to be concise and compendious.
Yep.
But I also want it to be very, very comprehensive. And I guess the best place to start is at the beginning. There's been many different versions of my life story, which have been put on the internet as of late and from many years ago. But I'm going to give a very, very quick overview of my story. My life has always been difficult. I've certainly had a difficult life. I preach to the people who follow me that as a man, trauma and difficulty is extremely important because it's the building blocks for mental fortitude and physical fortitude. So I'm very, very happy that my life has been difficult because it's impossible to become a capable man or a man of my capability without struggling with facing serious adversities, without trying to overcome often insurmountable odds. I grew up in South Side of Chicago. I'm obviously a person of color. I was bullied in school to a degree, and my father always taught me to stick up for myself. I was never allowed to run and cry to authority. I was told that if someone wants to mess with you or come...
Great edits, by the way, Andrew. I don't know who's doing your editing work, but...
at you, you can't always go tell the teacher. Sometimes you have to deal with it. I was actually picked on by these two kids when I was riding the school bus home. I think I was around 5 and they were around 7. They were a bit older than me, and they used to pick on me on the school bus. They'd sit behind me, throw things at me, hit me, etc. And I came home and I told my dad about it. I said, Dad, these 2 kids are picking on me every single time I get the school bus. I don't know what to do. And my dad said, I'm not going to call the teacher because the teacher ain't on the bus. And I'm not going to call the school bus driver because they're busy driving. Son, if you want to deal with this, you're going to have to deal with it yourself. And I said, but Dad, they're bigger than me. What do you want me to do? There's 2 of them and they're bigger than me. And at the time, I'd just come home from school and I was holding a lunchbox. And my dad pointed and said, you have a lunchbox, son? Teach them. So weeks had passed. It was a few weeks. They kept picking on me, and I felt myself sitting there getting more insecure, and the rage was boiling inside of me. And one day, one of them slapped me in the side of the face from behind. I was sitting on the chair. He slapped me in the face from behind. And instantly, I don't know what it was, but this was the day I had enough, and I turned with my lunchbox and swung it over the back of the school bus chair and caught him and busted his eye clean open. The plastic Batman lunchbox hit him in the eye, and blood started squirting everywhere. All the children started screaming. And as I did this, the bus had just come up to a stop. It was a few stops before my stop, but it had stopped. And as the bus stopped and the screaming happened, I just got up and I just ran off the bus and ran home. I've never run so fast or so far in my life. I was full of adrenaline. I just ran. When I got home, I had blood on my clothes, and my dad looked at me. He said, what happened? And I said, that kid, I won't say his name. I said his name at the time. I said, that kid, he hit me in the face, and I had enough of getting hit in the face. And I was still holding the lunchbox, but it was all smashed up where I'd hit him with it. And my dad kind of smiled a little bit and said, don't worry, son, get in the car. We got in the car and we went to Walmart. We walked up and down the aisle, and he looked and picked up another lunchbox, an exact replica of the same blue Batman lunchbox, gave it to me and said, I'll buy you as many of these as you need. And that was the last we spoke of it. Funnily enough, I never saw that kid again. I don't know if he changed schools. I don't know what his parents did, but I never saw that child again. So even from a very, very young age, I was taught that going to authority and crying and hoping someone else is going to fix your problems is not the way a man should conduct himself. When I left Chicago, I moved to Luton, England, which was multiple times voted the worst town in England. It's a high crime rate. It's a very bad area. My mother and father broke up, so I was in a single mother household. And now I'm a person of color in a single mother household. I'm also the only American at the time in Luton. And I had, again, repeat problems in school. I was picked on for being the only American. I was picked on for not knowing things I should have known because I hadn't been through the English educational system. I'd been through the American educational system. And I had trouble in school again, but I stuck up for myself. Unfortunately, nothing got violent at any point. But when people made fun of me, I stood up and said, listen, don't make fun of me. I'm from a different place, and I talk differently. And I always understood that standing up for yourself, I never went to the teacher, I never cried to anybody else. I just stood up for myself. And over time,
Bro, this like an hour? Did I got timestamps, bro?
to the fact I've managed to develop an iron mind, because I'm probably the only individual on earth who can be vilified to this level without taking personal insult and without being emotionally affected, what I've done is I've allowed certain narratives to gain traction, which I shouldn't have allowed to gain traction, because they didn't personally bother me, because I know they are false. I live with a very, very pure heart. I'm a religious man. I go to church, and anyone who follows me in detail knows I donate huge sums of money to the church. And as long as I...
The dude's soundtrack right now is kind of nice. Can't lie to you. Basically, soundtrack is getting sadder and sadder.
knew the truth of my heart, and God knew the truth of my heart, I wasn't interested in lies being purported. I now understand that that's wrong, because even though I've done nothing wrong, even though it doesn't emotionally affect me, even though God and myself know my innocence, the public consciousness has been polluted to a point where narratives are being purported which are absolutely and utterly false. And it's having a genuine negative impact on the people who I care about and the people who care about me. And despite the fact it doesn't emotionally affect me,
That's that cancel culture, man. Like DJ Academics once said, man, if you're gonna play the red pill narrative, better have a clean slate. You better have one, man. Everyone has, bro. If you're playing a misogynistic role, if you're being a misogynistic, you're putting on for the misogynistics. Bro, make sure your closet is clean. Your closet wasn't clean. I don't think. I don't know.
As a man, I have a duty to protect all of those I love. And for this reason, these narratives have started to become very, very harmful. I was on the understanding that on the internet, people don't like you. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you say. There's going to be some people who don't like you, and the people who don't like you are not interested in the truth.
Nope.
What they are interested in is finding some lie that they can latch onto and accelerating that lie on as much as possible via their platforms to try and paint a negative picture of you because they don't like you. A lot of these attacks against me are disguised under the virtue of caring about women. But none of these people who are attacking me care about women. None of them donate to women's charities. None of them donate to charity like I do. None of them help anybody like I do. I'm about to show, later on in this video, proof of the massive work I do for helping people. They don't help anybody. All they do is just attack me and use fake virtue, the fact they pretend to care, as a reason to attack somebody who they personally don't like. And it's very, very different to actually care about an issue or weaponize an issue and pretend to care to try and damage someone else's life. These are very, very different things. And this is the reason why I have not tried to dispel these myths as hard as I could have, because I understood that these people are always going to hate me and they're always going to lie about me, no matter what I say or do. But considering in light of the final ban, and considering I have the public consciousness, I think it's extremely important that for myself and for my family and for people I care about, that I tell the truth and I make the truth known to the world, because that is the only intention in my video, is to sit and tell the truth. And the fact that I'm a very, very iron-minded individual who is not negatively affected by these smear campaigns is not reason enough for me not to sit, take time, and dispel all the negative things which are said about me.
Mm-hmm.
I am fully aware that not everybody is going to agree with what I say. I don't think there's a person on the planet you can find who has a 100% approval rate. There's always going to be somebody who disagrees with what you say. If I said the earth was round, there would be a contingent of individuals on the planet who disagree with me. I have no problem with people disagreeing with me. I have no problem with being seen as controversial for some of the things I've said. However, I do have two significant problems I would like to address. The first is I do not like absolute and utter lies being told about me. I do not like having long-form video of me cut up, elements taken out of context, the tonality of the joke removed, and purporting an image of me that is not true. That's something I do not like. I do not like false accusations of criminal activity. That's another thing that I really do not like.
Damn.
I am totally aware that not everybody is going to like me. I have no problems with that. I think anyone who decides to get big on the internet needs to be very, very prepared for a contingent of people to not be happy with what they say. I could make a YouTube channel dedicated to the fact that I believe the world is round, and there would be a large or semi-large proportion of people who would disagree with me. I don't think there's a single creator online that has a 100% approval rate.
Nope.
I have a lot of people who love what I say. I have a lot of fans. A lot of people are dedicated to my channel, and I have a lot of positivity online. And I have a small contingent of people who are very, very offended by what I say. We often talk about, in the modern world, the inclusivity of different cultures, different ways of life, different sexual orientations, and how we need to be tolerant and understanding of all these different people's life paths, and by extension, their different ways of viewing the world. I'm a unique individual, as is everybody else, and I have a unique life path that has led me to unique points of view.
Notice he's pulling up the sleeves like he's talking in a real debate, though. Y'all peeping that? No.
I think that all of the people who disagree with me are very, very welcome to disagree with me, because they have had a unique life path and a different point of view, and I respect that, absolutely. I would never shout for any of the people who disagree with anything I say to be silenced or canceled, because I don't think that helps the world. I think that discourse is always going to be the way that we lead ourselves to the truth. And if anybody has anything contrary to say about any of my points of view, I welcome it. I like to hear it. And as long as it's in a respectful and adult manner, I often platform it on my platforms as much as possible, so I can sit and discuss, and I can learn things. Because if I have a point of view and someone challenges it in a very adult, correct, logical way, very often I have changed my point of view. And this is written.
Hey man, it's just sad to see someone having to explain their whole propaganda. Like their whole work.
Really, really good for me as a person to grow, and for the audience to grow. And I know I've changed many other people's minds when they've come to debate with me. And this is the beauty of being human. So I have no problem with being disliked. I do have a problem with a few things. I have a problem with long format things I've said being taken out of context, taking a small clip from a 2-hour piece of video, then with careful editing, removing of tonality, and changing my intention behind the words, painting me to be a criminal or a bad person when I am not. I do have a problem with false criminal accusations when I do not have a criminal record, and I have never had a criminal record in any country on the planet. I do have a problem with this. And also I have a problem with the fact that social media has changed so much in modern times.
Yes.
A lot of the things I said that are being used against me were said 5 or 6 years ago in long format video. And as of late, with TikTok, with YouTube Shorts, with Instagram Reels, It's very, very easy to take 2 hours of video, snip out 10 seconds, edit it up quickly on a phone app, and then blow it up to millions and millions of views with all context removed, all tonality removed, and makes it look like I'm saying things I did not say or I mean things I did not mean. And this is something that I can't control. I became the most Googled man on the planet, and to a degree I'm a victim of my own success, because now people are trying to find any little clip of anything I've ever said, remove all the tonality, and just blow it up to try and get views.
Do you know what you have to do to be the most Googled person?
Now people are trying to find any little clip of anything I've ever said, remove all the tonality, and just blow it up to try and get views.
Do you know what you have to do to be the most Googled person? Bro, it's like crazy. Sorry, I had to see if my thing was still working.
I understand why they're doing that. They're doing that because they want the views for themselves. But they're not taking into consideration how that affects me and my personal image as a whole. And I think the things I've just highlighted has now culminated in the media believing something about me which is so pertinently false, based on videos that I have never even made, purported and accelerated and advertised by people who I don't even know, with such a small piece of video from me, with all context removed, that I've now become the #1 villain of Earth, and I truly believe that's unjust. And I want to discuss that here and prove to the world in my final message that I am not any of the things I've been accused of. Regardless of whether I am banned, reinstated, remain on social media, is completely beside the point. This is just a matter of clearing the air while I have the national consciousness. I was massively a victim of my own success. I decided to accelerate my public persona and presence about 6 months ago.
Damn.
And I was massively successful. I became the most Googled man on the planet. I am, by the metrics of the internet, the most famous individual who is currently alive in the world today.
Damn.
That comes with a bunch of advantages and disadvantages. We can go into those at depth. The disadvantages are safety aspects, safety concerns, which we're going to talk about a bit later. I've had serious threats on my life. I receive over 5,000 death threats per day.
Damn.
So do people who I love and people I care about. They also receive death threats.
Damn.
The social media companies have yet to take any action against this. They were uninterested in trying to police this in any form. The advantages are, of course, is that I have a massive effect on people. And I have had thousands of emails from men saying, "You've saved me from depression. You saved me from suicide. You helped me so much." The #1 video on my YouTube channel, my pinned video, has been for over a year. Mind hacks, how to beat depression, how to feel better as a man. Sitting there believing that depression is some monster from the sky that strikes your brain and now you have no control over it and you must take pills every day is the absolute enemy to a G mindset. I don't give a fuck how depressing my situation. The only...
That's true, man. I don't like antidepressants. I've never been an antidepressants person. I don't believe in antidepressants unless it's in the elderly. Then yes. I think as a young man, a young adult, a young anything, I feel like herbal and you learning from the traumatic experiences betters you as a human being. So I feel like any herbal, like weed, some people think weed is bad for the human conscious. If you overindulge, if you overindulge in anything, it's bad for you. So, my thing with that, there's weed, there's CBD, there's just so much more. There's Dr. Scholl's melatonin, just like anything except prescribed from my doctor pills.
Person who
but that's hey, that's my opinion. I believe in herbal treatments, man. I believe in herbal and your mindset.
Me. The
only person who can change how I feel about my situation or try and affect the situation directly is me. Even if you put me in a situation I can't change, if you put me in jail and I'm depressed because I'm in jail, I still refuse to succumb to depression. I refuse to collapse mentally and give up. I know the only person who can control my mind is me. Nobody's coming to save me.
As a man who's been through such a difficult life, I think
As a human being, though, I feel like if you're doing stuff illegal, you know, like jail or prison is a certain type of place that you're going to, and you have to be at that mindset of a prison and jail mindset. So
I have a very intimate understanding of difficulty and how to grow as a man and how to become the kind of man that can handle a difficult life, because this has been my life path. This is what God chose for me. And this is what I've been teaching. And I have affected positively millions.
what religion you think Andrew Tate is? I think he's Christian, Muslim, Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, and like
Of people. And I'm immensely proud of
Islamic.
that. I truly am. However, people couldn't stop talking about me. And when people were talking about me, they weren't doing it out of love for me. They weren't doing it because they cared about me. The main reason people were talking about me so extensively is because they cared about their own channels, their own views. They wanted their own clicks.
Yeah.
And they understood that if they can make a YouTube video purporting a lie about me or saying bad things about me, it's more likely to get clicked. It's more likely to get watched. It's more likely to get shared. Expose, Andrew Tate is this. Expose, Andrew Tate is that.
Yeah.
And what's happened is people, through their own selfish desires of trying to piggyback off the back of my massive fame and becoming the most famous man on the planet, have decided that making a bunch of negative videos is a fantastic way for them to personally gain clout and personally gain views and clicks, which is what the internet is about. And we ended up in a situation where videos of me from long ago are being taken out of context purposefully to try and purport a narrative which is not true, because people understand that's a very easy way for them to gain some clout and leech off of my success. That's all fine. Like I said, I have no problem with people disagreeing with me, being disliked, etc. However, when it has an effect to this magnitude, where I am genuinely seen as a negative, bad influence on the world, when all of the emails I receive from people who watch me are positive, saying that I'm helping people, how I've helped their mind, I've cured their depression, it's really strange to experience such a disconnect. To have 98% of the people who email you say how fantastic you are and how much you helped them, and then 2% of unknowns threatening your life. And then everyone I meet on the street saying such amazing things. Since I've become the most famous man on the planet, I have never once had a negative experience in real life. Everybody who meets me is very respectful, a fan, we take pictures, we shake hands. Nobody has screamed at me in public. Nobody's come up to me and called me names in public. Nobody said I'm wrong.
Bro, I'm not gonna get too detailed on that, but people are scared, man. Hold on. I won't say people are scared, but people, when you see someone inhuman in life, if you see someone like Andrew Tate in life, people forget that he's actually a human being. And no one really wants to talk down on another human. I mean, unless you that guy, but man, it's just people won't challenge you. Bro, it's 2022. Early 2000s. Yeah, you would have to worry about someone challenging you.
I've been to over 20 countries. I've never had a single negative in-person experience ever. So the people love me. At the same time, the media is saying I'm hated. It's a very strange disconnect that I've been experiencing. And a lot of that has been purported and accelerated by the fact that people are trying to gain views on their own channels, separate to me, nothing to do with me, by accelerating lies. It's also an interesting case study into internet mass hysteria, right? if 50 videos come out saying Tate's a bad guy, it takes a lot of bravery for someone to come out and say Tate's not a bad guy. Despite the evidence, I can show evidence to the contrary of these negative narratives for the end of time. But if somebody can see...
Sorry, chat. My girlfriend's stalking me right now. Y'all want to see her? Hey, hey, babe.
I'm giving you a muffin.
Babe. Hold up, guys. 1 second, chat. Actually, never mind.
A YouTube creator or a content creator can see, if you make a negative video about Tate, you get a bunch of clicks, and everyone else did it, well, then I may as well do it. They don't sit there and go, what about Andrew? What about the truth of this? What about the effect on his life? What about the effect on his experience of the world? That doesn't come into consideration. What comes into consideration is, everyone else did this and got a bunch of views, I want a bunch of views. And even though what they're saying is false, even though some of them know it's false, some of them may not, but the ones who are well-researched know it's a lie. It's very, very tempting for them to sit there and do it anyway, because there's no repercussion. There's no downside to them. All that's going to happen is they're going to get a bunch of clicks, a bunch of views, a bunch of comments, a lot of people defending me because they know it's not true, a lot of people agreeing with them who are less researched. They're going to completely benefit, and the only person who's going to suffer is me. And because I have an iron mind and I wasn't emotionally affected by this, and I understood the nature of the internet, I didn't try to combat it too hard. I didn't know exactly what I should do, because I had already told the truth on repeat many times, but nobody would acknowledge it. They would just ignore it because it got more clicks to purport the lies. So I thought, that's the nature of the internet. I've never been this famous before. I guess that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, now public consciousness via the media has genuinely bought into a construct where people believe I'm somehow dangerous, when all I have done is save people from depression. We talk about men's mental health. Patty Pimblett just fought and talk about if you have trouble with men's mental health, come forward.
As I said, women talk to each other. There's no stigma on women. They sit around and have a cup of tea and have a jangle.
True that.
Men don't, lad. Men feel like, oh, I can't go and say that to him because he'll think I'm a little mushroom. You know what I mean? That's what men think. But as I said in the cage, I'd much rather my friend come to me and speak to me and cry on my shoulder than me have to cry when I'm carrying his coffin a week later.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to show the world that if mental health could bring somebody as big as me and as strong as me and, you know, the stereotype heavyweight champion of the world to my knees, then it could bring anybody to the knees.
Facts.
Fury talk about it. I talk about it. Everyone tries to talk about it. And everyone says, men, you should talk more, talk to us. I try and encourage men to be strong. I say, listen, if you're depressed, you need to get in the gym. A strong body is a strong mind. I sit there, and by using my lifestyle, which is an aspirational lifestyle that most men would love to have, purely because of the finance, the cars, the freedom, etc.
Yes.
I encourage people to work hard and try their best to become the best version of themselves. And men are encouraged to talk and open up. But when I talk and open up and get massive influence and start helping people, they're going to silence me.
I think it's more the feminism part, Tate, not more with the mental health.
I've been nothing but a net positive for the world. That's truly how I view myself.
I think that's what more people don't like you for, is your female ideals.
And that's absolutely and utterly the truth. However, I am very understanding of a changing social media landscape, and I'm also very, very understanding of my fame changing. And by extension, I have some responsibility to bear. I am a man who believes that he is responsible for everything. I think as a man, you should take complete responsibility for your entire reality. It doesn't matter if I'm struck by lightning. That is my fault. That's who I am as an individual, and it's been one of my keys to success, to never blame luck, never blame anybody else, to only blame myself. So despite everything I've just said, I still blame myself. And because my rise has been so meteoric, because I've become so famous so quickly, and because I've been producing content for so long, even though I take absolute responsibility, I'm in a difficult scenario where Videos that were made 5 or 6 years ago in long form are now being cut into 5 seconds, accelerated and purported now in line with my new line fame. I can't stop that happening. But I also understand I have a degree of responsibility, right? Because I'm the most influential person on the planet. So
Yes, you are, but I haven't heard him talk about the women. That's what I feel like more people are talking about.
my responsibility is to make sure that any kind of negative connotations in my messaging are removed. I want to stick to my message. I don't want to backtrack. I still want to champion men's issues. I still want to champion physical and mental strength. I still want to champion the protection of women. I still want to do that. However, I must be ultra aware of how I do that, because it would be unprofessional of me
There you
as
go.
a man to sit and say that my messaging does not have to change in line with my fame. The way you can say things in a video that gets 500 views is very different than the way you can say things in a video that gets 500 million views or 50 million views.
Facts.
You have to change your messaging. The more people you reach, the more important it is that people do not take your things out of context, right? If 0.1% of people misunderstand you on a 500-person video, that will not have a large effect on the world. But if 0.1% of people misunderstand you on a video that has 50 million views, now you start to affect the world in a negative way. So I have to be very, very, very careful in line with my newfound fame. And it's difficult because in the world I'm in, if I sit down and do a 3-hour podcast, it's my job to be entertaining. And I want to give exciting answers and interesting insights. I think the reason people follow me is because I have a very firm understanding of the English language, a very good grasp of the way to construct sentences, how to be motivating, how to be compelling. And I do that.
You are very compelling. I won't say you're very intoned with your words, because I don't feel like you know the whole fucking dictionary. Not everyone knows the dictionary. But you do have some swag that I see why people mess with you.
On purpose, but it's also very difficult for me, regardless of my intellect, to now sit at a podcast, be interesting, be exciting, give a compendious and concise answer, at the same time be wary that in my 1-minute answer, at any point 6 seconds worth of it can be taken, snipped, used against me, and weaponized. I don't know if my mind can handle all those tasks at once. It's not very often I'm stumped, but that is becoming extremely difficult. And I'm sitting here thinking I've been offered massive podcast requests by the biggest podcasts in the world. And I'm thinking, how can I answer questions? How can I be a responsible adult, because that's what I am. How can I be a professional, take responsibility for my level of fame to make sure that nothing can be taken out of context, but still tell my truth and still answer the questions, but construct my sentences in a way where they can't be misrepresented at all. And it's hard, because I think any content creator who was suffering from what I've suffered from, if any content creator got as large as I was, and there was as many people cutting up their videos as they were mine, and those people had a negative agenda, we could make Mickey Mouse look evil. You could make anyone look bad. I'm not saying I haven't given them ammo. Of course, there's been the odd clip that made it easy for them. I'm saying if their intentions were to be as provocative and negative as possible, it can be done to anybody.
Yeah.
And that's why now I need to take a break from all the podcasts I've been invited on, especially since I've been banned. I've been invited on the largest platform.
Damn. Cancel culture is making him take a break. Damn.
In the world. I've had 100,000 emails of support. All the media channels want to talk to me. And I'm sitting here thinking, I need to make sure I'm not misunderstood. And I have to really be careful about how I do that while not backing down on my messaging, while still championing the things I champion, still believing in myself, but making sure I'm not misunderstood. And although I think on the internet I am one of the most respected oratists that exist, I now need to once again improve myself and improve.
Y'all tell
my
me in chat
skills
what that word means.
Prevent anybody
Because I know.
being able to take me out of context.
Do y'all?
I might have to form a new way for sentences to be constructed. But if that's what it takes, that's what I intend to do. Because with great influence comes absolutely and utterly great responsibility. And I do understand that. And I will blame myself for the fact that people have managed to do this to me, regardless of the fact that I did not want it to happen. So let me give a quick example of this. Before I continue, I want to say that I often speak to the absolute beauty of women. I have a very healthy relationship with my mother.
Hold up. That's Tristan. That's the older brother. Andrew. So Andrew he black. Andrew black. Never would have guessed it.
Truly and utterly love me. I have very healthy relationships with females. I have no criminal charges for crimes against females. Nobody has come forward and accused me of sexual misconduct. Please understand, we'll go into the Romanian house raid shortly, but most people in my position of fame have had women come forward and say he raped me. I'm the most famous man on the planet. There's not a single female whose face you can name or whose face you can picture that's come forward and said I've raped her.
Damn.
Not a single female has
Damn, we're using the hard R.
come forward saying I've hurt her. Not one. There's a video from 10 years ago that showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends.
Listen, hey, you stupid bitch. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen?
Damn.
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw in the video, it's just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone.
Blade Daddy. What are you doing in chat?
Unless he's fighting.
The left understand that kink shaming is a negative thing.
Kink
from my
shaming.
understanding. She has come forward and said that it was all just a game. And still that video is being used and sent around the internet saying I'm a woman beater. If I said it was a game and she said it was a game, who are other people to then comment on our lives, our private lives, which got leaked, and tell us it's not a game? It was between two consenting adults, and we decided to do something ourselves, and we both agreed it was fine, and she has not come forward trying to accuse me of anything. So who are others to do that? That's just kink shaming.
Kink shaming, bro. That's what you heard, bro.
So no women are accusing me of anything. No women are accusing me of misconduct. I champion women all the time. I say about how they should be protected, how beautiful they are, how much I love my grandmother because of the amount of children she had.
My grandmother had 9 children because there was my father and 8 more. They all had a bunch of kids, blah, blah, blah. I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a room, a whole room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman. Isn't that remarkable? That nobody cared about her career. Nobody asked what job she did. Nobody asked how many times she went to the club. Nobody asked if she had time to go to festivals. No, you had 70 sentient beings, including myself, full of life from one woman who dedicated
Blade,
herself
you missed
to
me,
being a
didn't you?
and a good wife. That is beautiful.
That is
I
very
talk
beautiful.
about how women are unique and special, and they can do things that men can't do. And still these clips are taken out of context. Let me give you an example.
I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman, if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain things and men do certain things.
Now, I believe everything
Andrew Tate sexist to men? Question mark?
I said. I believe in protecting women. I believe in championing women. I believe in making sure that women are provided for. However, that video was made when I was far less famous. In light of the things I just said to you earlier in this video, I understand that now, as my fame grows, even though to me my message is very clear, a man has certain roles in society, a woman has certain roles in society, and when we work as a team, when we love each other, society is better as a whole. I think that these views are not very controversial at all. I think they were mainstream only a few years ago. I don't think that they're controversial. Most of the people I meet in the world don't think they're controversial. The women I hang around with don't think they're controversial. Nobody on the street I've ever met thinks they're controversial. Everybody agrees with me. However, the way I'm saying it, the way I'm getting the message across, because I'm trying to be as energetic as possible, I understand that a small, tiny percentage of people might misunderstand me. And that didn't matter when I didn't have any views. I didn't have any followers. But now I'm the most famous man in the world. I have to be a lot more careful with how I say it. But what's really worrying is this. That clip, I would like to think, even my biggest haters can agree, is a clip that is positive about women as a whole. Perhaps you may not like my tonality or the way I structured certain sentences, but as a whole, I'm saying positive things about women. At one point during that speech, I said women do certain things and men do certain things. That clip has been taken, that cut of my language, men do certain things, women do certain things. Somebody, I have no idea who, has made a TikTok where it says men do certain things, and it shows videos of me driving around in cars, spending money, and women do certain things, and it shows women cleaning.
Women do certain things, and men do certain things.
Somebody...
Bro, that's effed up. If you really think about it, that's effed up. That's very effed up.
Off their own back, somebody else has
That's
made
crazy,
that.
man.
I didn't tell them to. I don't know who they are. I don't know what their account is. It's just viral on the internet somewhere. And now I look like I'm saying women should only clean and men should only run around with cars and women and money. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I said that women should be protected and provided for. But because a small clip was taken out of context and used against me and weaponized, now I look like I've said things I did not say. And no matter how positive my message about women, if the...
Bro, this is just a stance, man, of like, how do I put this? You having no filter. You being too much of a red pill, man. You thinking everyone is gonna get your tone right and stuff like that. Not everyone is gonna think on the same wavelength as you. But that's the internet, man.
The intention is to try and make me look bad. Even with a clip like that, they found a way to make me look bad. That's the scary thing. That's why I've titled this video My Final Message, because I don't know, even with my entire brain, I don't know with all of my genius intellect, if I can find a way for nothing to be used against me. It's extremely difficult. One line out of context has made me look bad, and millions of people saw that, and people didn't see the long format video, and they've deduced that I hate women and that women should only clean, when really I was trying to stick up for and protect women and give my true...
I'm going to lurk. What you about to go lurk? What you about to go look at? Are you about to go sleep? Or you about to go play Valorant? Blade?
Views on women. And this comes full circle to the Instagram ban. I am very understanding of why Instagram felt like it was necessary to ban me.
Damn.
I am not mad at Instagram.
Damn.
I'm a professional, and as a professional, I'm not an emotional person. I do not do emotional responses. Although I believe it's unfair, although I believe I've been unfairly vilified, although I believe it's not the right thing to do because
You're
it
a
doesn't
villain.
allow me to shift the public consciousness in a constructive manner.
I'm not watching
Although
another
I think it
35
would be
minutes
better
of
for
this
you to
shit.
say, Andrew, certain things are being taken out of context. You need to be careful that doesn't happen. A lot of people listen to you, and I could have become a champion for women's rights. I am not emotional. I understand why they did it, because that's a perfect example of how people are desperate to try and make the things I say look worse than they are, and using social media platforms to purport negative views of women. And it doesn't matter if it's a negative view of a woman, negative view of men, negative view of a sexuality. It doesn't matter what it is. It should be stopped. I agree with that. And Instagram or Meta have a responsibility to show that they are listening to the public. They want to show that they are listening. I have some good people on the case, and dialogue with Instagram I would like to open, and will proceed as God sees fit. If God believes that I do not need an Instagram page, then I will not have one. If God believes that I do, then I shall. This is not just about Instagram. This is just me saying to Instagram that I totally understand. I just wanted to make it clear that I didn't want these things to be said.
So is he suing Instagram and Facebook?
That clip
He got fuck you money. I mean, he could.
of the cleaning and me being taken out of context has no benefit for me. Everyone dislikes me on the internet.
They do.
Certain people watch it and know it's not true. The ones who've watched the longer format stuff of my videos and they're fans of mine, fine. So certain people.
Come on now. I'm not a fan. Come on. I'm not a fan. I'm just interested in what, like, how people blow up. You blew up in a matter of one night, basically. 2 nights. In a whole week, you blew up. You was on everyone's TikTok. You was on everybody's For You page.
People remain neutral because they know it's false. But people who don't then dislike me. My family gets death threats. I get death threats. Hate is spread online. Like, there's no benefit for me. If I could stop that happening, I absolutely would. Which is why I want to adjust my messaging and adjust the way I talk. I don't want that to happen. That doesn't help me. I would love for that to never happen. And Instagram think the way for that to stop happening is to ban me. I agree it should stop happening, but I don't think banning me is the answer.
His background keeps changing.
There will
it
always
keeps me
be
in
someone
vibe.
else.
It's kind of
And
a
there'll be a
live
new hate mob and new
vibe.
context videos. And this is a problem which is larger than Andrew Tate. This is an internet problem. This is a problem with short format video, short attention spans, nobody looking into anything in detail, things taken out of context. This is a really big problem that the world has to address that goes beyond me. And if I've had to martyr my presence on social media to raise a conversation, which is going to be a net benefit for the world as a whole, then I'm happy with that. I'm happy if people go, you know what, this happened to Andrew Tate, it's now happening to other people. We have to change the way we review censorship, banning, content creation, content proportion, all these things. That's fine, if that's the life path which has been chosen for me. I just want to make it clear that I don't like when that happens. I don't want that to happen myself because I don't gain anything from that. On Instagram, absolutely no rules were broken. My captions were just poetry that I wrote. My pictures were just lifestyle. Car, house, boat. I never broke any rules on Instagram. I never had any strikes. I never done anything wrong on Instagram. The only rule infringements on Instagram were my comment section, where hate mobs inspired by these videos that we've been discussing, these videos which were deliberate.
Hey man, I'm about to play Warzone, man. 38. I'm gonna save this video. I'm gonna look at some comments real quick. I'm gonna see what they're saying in the comments. Andrew Tate is positively inspirational, motivational person. What's these? Oh shit, that's. Never really cared much for Tate, but one thing is for sure, he's a great orator. Hey man, drop me a follow if y'all want me to keep. Damn. Alright. I'm about to hop on fucking Warzone. Make sure, if y'all really like that video, I'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow. Looks like so far though, Andrew Tate. Hold up. He's getting. Oh shit. Oh no. I was at what, 52? No, 36. Watch this creates a single thought that continues to pop up in my head when it comes to men on this platform, basically helping men and only men. 2 people think that his greatest impact on my life was mental health. Number 1, Jordan Peterson. Number 2, Andrew Tate. It's a coincidence that both of them been attacked a lot about and discredited once they started to make a real traction. We aren't allowed to speak out to the females in our lives about our struggles without the risk of them using it against us, either during a fight or during a breakup. And when men takes listen, strong kings and timids have started. We're starting to take control of our lives again, and people in charge are not like you. It's people like you. That's why people, because it's not about that, man. You're saying you're blaming women for your mental issues, bro. The reason Andrew Tate got banned was because of his comments on women. It had nothing to do with mental. My unmatched personality coupled with Sheeran make me feared human. He stood up for what he believed in and social justice. Hey man, the comment section looks like they fucking with Andrew, but you know that's what anyone. I grew up broke and now I'm a multi-millionaire. Andrew Tate helped you. Yeah, he did. I mean, he was fooled on broke. But hey man, if y'all want a part 2, make sure y'all drop a follow, like. It's been your boy, Pretty Boy D. I'm not getting off live. No. I'm about to play some COD. I got that boy Swifty waiting in the chat, man. Hey man, what was your thoughts on it, man? Uh, yeah, man. I mean, I think this shit is. Ah, 1 second, bro. I'll be right back. Ugh. Oh shit, chat. I'm back. Oh, yes, sir. Riding in that bin, smoking Tonka truck. Yes, sir. Come on now, chat. Y'all know what the fuck we got going on, man. Hey, yo, chat. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Shout out my brother. It's me. I'm in that bit with TV. I'm with that bit with 4Chain. Oh, my God, bro. Little baby. Y'all heard me with this energy. These go, bro. Let me tell y'all something right now. We had a fucking that just smacked. Hey, bro. Rebirth with the slimes, man. Oh, wait. Bro, hold on. Hold on. Let me hit y'all with it. Hold on. Let me hit you with the slimes, nigga. What the fuck is good, Twitch? It's your boy, pretty boy, Wes back with another mother video, man. Hey, y'all see Fly Eagles fly, man. I got the energy right now, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all can't fuck with me when it comes to this shit. Y'all can't fuck with me. I gotta restart this shit. 1 second. Run in that bin smoking Tonka truck, bro. Come on now. What y'all know about that yeet? I ain't even gonna put y'all on. When that nigga said riding in the bin smoking Tonka truck. That shit was different, man. That shit was different. I'm just gonna let y'all know now. It was different. That dude looked like Tim the Tap, man. Bro, I gotta stop chewing plastic. Chat, why don't y'all get on my ass when I start chewing plastic? Every time I start chewing plastic, I need y'all to start getting on me, bro. Like, real shit. Riding in that Bentley smoking Tonka truck. Hey, are you on?
Yeah.
Are you on that Ben smoking Tonka truck?
I'm in the bed, chilling.
I said, are you in the bed?
Just to get the fuck on the game.
Sorry, bro. I was reacting to Andrew Tate. Your dude. Your guy. Hey, chat. Y'all wanna know who Swifty's best friend is? Like he knows in real life? His name is Andrew Tate. Like, I'm serious.
My best friend?
Yeah, Andrew Tate. Right?
I want to say Kevin Samuels is more my friend than Andrew Tate. I agree with Kevin Samuels way more than I agree with Andrew Tate. I feel like Andrew Tate's a fraud, though.
Alright, where's your, you're not on? I'm waiting on you. No, you ain't.
It says Christian Johnson is on. It says
It says you ain't on.
It says you ain't on.
It says you ain't on. You don't do me like that. Are you not my friend no more?
It says you off on.
I see your name right here.
Well, we started the shit.
I was about to say mine just updated. Huh?
Like 30 minutes.
Bro, I told you to tune in the chat real quick. What's last stand?
Bro, I don't know if you don't the blue team, they already winning.
No, bro. The red team is winning.
Oh my bad, the red team is winning.
Oh wait, contribute to the fraction.
Contribute.
How do you? I want to be. What team are you gonna be?
The fuck? They're already winning. Can't do no work.
Bro, you fake.
Hey,
People like you, I can't stand, bro. Always taking the easy way out.
it's like same shit.
Always taking the easy way out and shit.
I'm trying to see if they have a, 70% lead over these motherfuckers. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on this bitch to reap the rewards.
No, bro. Be your own self.
So, I'm gonna join the winning team so I don't have to work as hard to get a ring. That's what I did.
Don't ruin the moment.
I can't believe you just said that out loud.
Hey, that's why I didn't go to a shitty ass program. But hey, the goal was to be starting on Saturday. I'm still working towards that goal. But
Are you on?
Yes, bro.
Are you loaded in?
It says you know.
Oh my god, shit, let me do it. I'll load into the game. It says I'm on the game.
So you got 3 people on.
Hey, yo, chat. Tear into Swifty. Say him to get his shit up. Get his shit on. Put that shit on. Y'all been doing that dance by Antonio Brown? Huh?
Just stop it.
Y'all been doing that dance? Just let me know.
Just stop.
I'm being honest. Like, let me know.
You're not that. I don't know what the dance is, but.
Put the shit on. Put that shit on. Y'all know. I know someone in your football team has done it. Bro, we need to, bro. You gotta free up your Saturday schedule, bro. Real shit. Bro, I need you to do a fantasy draft. Shit. Because Mike's talking about he can't do it Sunday, and Skinner both said that they can't do it Sunday.
What time Saturday?
8 o'clock.
In the morning?
No. In the evening. When I know you off.
I'm trying. Yo, Drake got a new fucking haircut. This nigga look gay as fuck.
You got it. You got shag? Let me go see. This on Facebook?
It's on, let's see what it's
Dre? What the fuck, bro? Oh, bro, I'm about to cut my hair, bro. The reason I was growing up my shit was because of Drake's fuck nigga ass. Bro, I've been growing out my hair for the longest so I can get braids. Like Drake's. And now this nigga gonna cut it?
Drake had dread on your braids? I didn't even know that shit.
Yes, Drake had braids.
I don't keep up with that.
Nigga, I'm cutting my shit off tomorrow. Fuck this nigga.
Be your own man.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, nigga. Let me see if you...
So gay.
My nigga. Hold up.
So fucking funny, bro.
I think we're not friends no more, bro.
I don't know why.
Because I just unfriended you and about to friend you again. What's your shit?
J.
Wait.
JSC capital.
Put that shit on. Yeah, I know. Bro, there's no fucking rebirth no more. There's no fucking rebirth no more. There's only Fortune's Keep now, bro. What the fuck?
There's no point doing it.
What you mean?
No point playing.
Bro, I gotta change my fucking title. Damn. I thought it was Rebirth. I said Rebirth with Slimes. Now I gotta say Warzone with Slimes. Eee.
Bro, Rebirth was like the only alpha.
Heavy? Yeah, I agree. Long dick style? Hell yeah. Pause. Major pause. Sorry, Warzone.
I didn't do Fortune's Keep.
Huh?
I didn't do Fortune's Keep. That's
Look.
damn near the same thing.
Let's do the new shit, bro.
What is
No, first you gotta. How do I friend you? Can you tell me how? Oh, friend request. There. You should have got it. Alright. You got it? Yeah.
Does it say I'm up?
Oh. Show offline friends. Online friends.
Because I just said it.
Do you see my name anywhere? What you mean, bro? It says you're offline too.
Pretty boy wants to live.
It says you're offline too.
This shit don't make no fucking sense.
What you
This
mean?
shit don't make no sense, bro.
What you mean, bro? Man, bro, what the fuck is going on, cuz?
Is your crossplay?
Huh, like options. Network crossplay enabled. Yeah, my shit's enabled. What about yours?
Shit's enabled.
Streamer mode? Oh. Yeah, my shit's enabled. Should we load back in and load back out again? One more time?
You should turn the streamer mode on, bro.
I guess I am. That was the new thing I just seen.
Replace with random names.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Let's try this again. I might exit out this shit, bro. It might be the new Warzone shit. Low key. You get what I'm saying? Sorry, chat.
They just screwed over a lot of people.
Riding in that bench, smoking toner. Bro, Yeet go crazy. Yeet go stupid. I don't care what any nigga say. And if they got a problem, come see me. Come see me. You hear that, chat? Sorry, bro. I just had to snap on chat real quick. Bro, I hit 70.
70 followers?
Yes, sir. But I'm averaging only like two people stream. But it's okay. I'm happy with that. Because I love the two people. Whoever you two people are, I fucks with y'all, gang. Long dick style. Pause.
There's nothing. There's everything about that statement is gay as fuck.
I said pause. I said pause, my nigga.
Some gay shit and then say pause. Like, you can't do that.
Who said I can't?
That's like, that's like.
That's like what? How,
That's how gay that shit is.
how is that gay?
Like, bro, that's like saying, bro, he's got cum gutters. No homo. Like, you can't say that shit. Like, everybody in there is picturing that shit.
No one's picturing that shit, bro. Promise.
Yes, that shit on even on.
I'm loading. I'm logging in.
Squads?
I'm loading in right now.
Load in. I'm not able to get you on this.
On what?
On the recent squad thing.
See if you get this. Yeah, bro, this is saying you're not online. Let me look. Look on, bro. I'm about to look on Twitter, see what the fuck is going on with Warzone.
You want to create a group?
What you mean, create a group? At Division? Wait, yeah. Fuck. Should I? I'm Googling. I'm YouTubing. What to do when you can't see friend in Warzone? Warzone. Chat, can y'all tell me what's going on? Wait, hold up.
See if you get this little whisper. Look at the bottom right of the screen.
Yeah, I got the whisper. You see mine?
Said a bunch of bullshit. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I'm gonna look for a party and see what happens. You get to look for the party though?
Yeah. Nah, I didn't get no fucking party invite, bro.
Oh my gosh. Get excited for fucking nothing. Let me on that do as a friend.
Okay.
You won't even let me do that.
Wait, they said it's a glitch.
Yeah. They said you gotta reinstall it. For Xbox, I gotta reinstall it. Shit.
Nah, bro, that's not it either. Wait, hold up. Let me look you up. Add you from friends. What's your whole Activision thing? Jay. Like, what's the whole account?
I'm trying to get everybody.
Like, your top right?
Yeah, it's shit so fucking little.
Damn.
JSC Swifty number pound sign.
Wait. Okay, J. Is it capital J?
Capital JSC.
Okay. Is that capital?
The initials JSC is capitalized.
Okay, JSC capital.
The rest is lowercase.
Okay.
SHWIF
T Y. Wait, JSC WIFTY.
Wait. SHW.
WHS. Wait.
Swifty, dude. It's Swifty.
SW. That's what you're saying? Oh.
SHW.
TY.
TY.
Okay, so I got capital J, capital S, capital C, Swifty, pound sign.
944.
You better fucking. No, wait. 944. Okay. 8551. Okay, that's it. All right.
I accept the friend request.
Let me try logging into a game once and seeing if that helps with all this new shit. That might help.
Try sending one again because I had just time.
Okay. I'm about to.
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
Huh? Damn, I was getting shot at. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I don't see you. Oh shit, you said you didn't. You unhanded me. Alright, oh, it said you're already my friend. Here, hold on. I got. See if you get this.
Is Kobe on with you?
No. See if you get that. Okay. Now, can I join your party? It says you're not playing Call of Duty Warfare. Modern Warfare. Hey, wait. Okay, you see your name? Is your thing green?
Yes.
That's bullshit. Mine is. Fucking chat, bitch.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying.
Shit.
Just the way it's-
Getting tired of this shit now. Shit, I'm about to start cussing up a damn storm in this bitch. Fucking Call of Duty Last Stand.